Well, Erislandy Lara, the junior middleweight WBA champion, blast Dan Rayfield for whatever reason it is. He says Dan Rayfield said Saunders boxing lesson in round one. Saunders Lemieux #boxing. Either he's a racist or just a hater. ESPN should be ashamed to have biased and racist fan writing for them. Now I don't know what was wrong with the tweet that he said. Whatever reason it was a a line of tweets. Aimed at Dan Rayfield last night. But I'm not going go into try to dig deep into it as far as what Erislandy Lara is saying. I'm gonna speak on Dan Rayfield in general. Very biased, but if you don't know, most promoters like Bob Arum has guys like Dan Rayfield in his back pocket. I remember they badmouthed a Pacific fight. I can't remember. It's before Pacquiao went over to China. I think it was versus Rios. He went over there, and Bob Arum, was threatening anybody that he wouldn't accommodate them or pay for their flight or room and board over there in China, where they couldn't come to the event if they badmouthed, whatever he was doing at the time. So I do know that it does happen. Promoters do have writers in their back pocket, and Dan Rayfield is extremely biased towards certain promoters. Really now Top Rank. He's been a Top Rank fanboy for quite some time. That's nothing new. And now the Top Rank is on ESPN now. He's definitely a dedicated fanboy to Top Rank. He's definitely been bashing, Cuban fighters. Other fighters that have quit in the past, he didn't hit them as hard as he hit, Rigondeaux. We know that a lot of people, they don't like the Cuban fighters. No matter what they did, they were refusing to give them their credit and ranked them. And Dan Rayfield was one of those guys. He's that way, man. He mad. He patronized Floyd Mayweather for the Conor McGregor fight. Said he wasn't gonna come to this event and told Leonard Ellaby not to accommodate him. But if Oscar or Pacquiao would have fought, Conor McGregor, Fat Dan Rayfield would have been there. And sometimes, he does have the good insight in boxing because, of course, he's with ESPN, aka Walt Disney. He has his ear to the street. He has the best connections in the sport. You feel me? Now he was trying to push. I think what made a lot of people mad is him trying to push Lomachenko being better than Floyd at super featherweight. And a lot of people who know history know that Lomachenko might not be better than Chavez Sr. at super featherweight. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying that Chavez is better than Mayweather, whatever it may be. But a lot of people see Floyd Mayweather as one of the greatest, and Chavez Sr. is one of the greatest super featherweights of all time. And this guy has absolutely beaten anybody close to that to be ranked that high. And here's this guy trying to force feed that to the public. And we know the ESPN has a strong hold on the public's view, how they view sports, especially casual boxing fans. And Erislandy Lara knows this, and I knows this. And Dan Rayfield is not, a great boxing mind. Nobody puts him in a class of great boxing mind. Nobody says, three guys I like to sit with and talk boxing, that's alive right now. Nobody's going to mention Dan Rayfield. We know he's extremely biased. He's on certain payrolls, sure as Top Rank and Golden Boy. But sometimes he does have the good inside scoop, I will say. Other times he don't. Like somebody said, we heard about the Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner rumor, and Dan Rayfield said, there's no way that fight's going to happen. That's a dumb rumor. 24 hours later, Adrian Broner and Mikey Garcia, was made or, agreed upon. And where did his fat butt go? Nowhere. So, his knowledge, nobody's saying that he doesn't have zero knowledge. But his biasness and him being in the back pockets of Top Rank and Golden Boy and other guys, clouds his vision to give you a straight non-biased opinion on boxing. You can't get a non-biased opinion from a guy like Dan Rayfield. And, that's where the YTBC, LDBC, whoever you claim, or sports in general, who talk sports on YouTube is more organic. A lot of people say, well, we fans or whatever like that. But what's Dan Rayfield? He's a fan, He ain't never laced the gloves up. And a lot of us on here has laced the gloves up. You ain't laced the gloves up. You play sports competitively at some level. Dan Rayfield, you think he ever ran or boxed or did something like that? Absolutely not. So what makes him better than us? Absolutely nothing. That he just connected with ESPN. And when you come to the YouTube, you get an organic sense, even if it's a fanboy channel or it's a straight non-biased channel or LDBC, YTBC channel, whatever it may be. You get better point of view and not clouded point of view most of the time. And it's more of an organic experience, and that's why it's starting to blow up and become as big as it is, because you get tired of staying watered down ESPN, Walt Disney crap. But y'all know what it is. Let me know what y'all think about Dan Rayfield. We gone.